What's going on? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. It's your boy CJ Goodfella with another edition of Camp Battles. We winding down. It's camp is starting Thursday for rookies, July 19th. So we almost there. And we're talking about the starting second cornerback position opposite of Darius Slay. It's a three-man race. Teez Tabor out of Florida, second-year player. Deshaun Shead, free agent from Seattle Seahawks, and also former starter Nevin Lawson got brought back this offseason with a 2-year, almost $10 million deal, a 3-year, $10 million deal or something like that, with its incentive base as well. And yeah, man, this should be an interesting battle, man. Very, very interesting battle. Start off with Jalen Teez Tabor. Jalen Teez Tabor is who they really want to win this position battle, man. He improved last season. I heard he improved during the off season. He was a high second-round draft pick last year. He got very, very good ball skills. A press corner. Don't have the long speed of Darius Slay, but he's very, very long. 6'2", long. Potentially could be a safety as well. Good tackler. Like I said, could play the ball well. It's Pick City, man. Our secondary is a no-fly zone. It's Pick City, whatever you want to call it. A lot of fans want to see him win the position as well. Finished the season strong last year as well. Deshaun Shead has similar physical traits. It's about the same height, just as long, but he's more strong. But what's the knock on Deshaun Shead is the fact that some people believe he might be a product of the Seattle Cover 3 system. He might be a product of the system. It's probably why Seattle didn't bring him back. He's a press corner, in your face, big corner. So that's the knock. Might be a system corner. You're like, oh, why would people say that he's a system corner? Because Byron Maxwell, who left Seattle, had no success out there in another system. People always said Brandon Browner, he had no real success in another system. So they had corners that didn't have success other places. Walter Thurman III. Byron Maxwell has now come back to the Seattle Seahawks. So yeah, it's other players that didn't have success coming out that system. They went to another system, and now we'll see what the case is with Richard Sherman. You know what I'm saying? We really, I don't know what the Patriots really ran as far as man zone or what the combination of it was. I know it was different variations. They pretty much played on the fly, hybrid 3-4, 4-3, sometimes 3-4, man zone. So it should be interesting to see how what they play, and that should tell you who may start. Nevin Lawson, a guy I absolutely do not like. I was mad when the Lions re-signed him. I did a video on that as well. He been a starter for quite some time. Always pass interference. When the ball in the air, even when he don't need to, he panics, holds. Good athlete, shorter of the three. He's 5'9", Utah State. Seemed to have a good athlete, but when the ball's in the air, he tends to panic. Doesn't get his head turned around. Zero ball skills, and down the stretch of the season last year, he split starting time with DJ Hayden, who came over from the Raiders and by way of Houston University. So, who I think should win this position battle? Who I think will win it? Because I haven't seen him compete. Ultimately, I think if it's close, I think it's gonna go to Teez Tabor, and I think Nevin Lawson might battle for the nickel pack position with Jamal Swag New. I like that name, Swag New. I'm gonna call him Swag New because he was all pro last year in the nickel. And I think Deshaun Shead might just be the backup corner. You know what I'm saying? He might back up. If Darius Slay get out there, he might back up Teez Tabor as well. If he gets injured, whatever may happen. But I think Tabor might win his position. I know he got hurt last year, but he finished last year off strong. It started to click for him. And I think for him to make a jump this year is going to be similar to making the jump that Darius Slay did. It took Darius Slay a couple years, but I think Teez Tabor is going to make that jump this year. And that's the weak spot of the secondary, to be honest. The second cornerback position. And it might end up being a strength. You know what I'm saying? At some point, if Teez Tabor continues to get better like young players do, if Deshaun Shead, who showed superstar potential and Pro Bowl potential last year, can jump on the hop, it's gonna be a nice position. And plus, you got a guy who started for, I think, a couple years and never lost, and backing these guys up. And the Lions got depth at the cornerback position. You know what I'm saying? And they got some versatile defensive backs, I must say. Tracy Walker could play corner. Nevin Lawson, I believe, could play the nickel in this one. Teez Tabor, he got the ability to play safety in the cornerback position. Deshaun Shead can play I don't know how he tackle, but he big enough to slide to safety and play a cornerback position. You got Quandre Diggs, who can play nickel, who can play free safety. You got Glover Quinn, who can play both safety spots. So it's a very versatile secondary. But the dark horse is for this position, I believe, as Deshaun said, is going to be the dark horse to win this position. I think it's a 2-man race, to be honest. I think it's going to be Tabor and Shed. If Lawson wins this position, it was a failed draft pick, picking Teez Tabor looked like. There's no way that the way Lawson played and the DJ Hayden played down the stretch, Lawson shouldn't even be in the picture. He should be battling for the nickel or just battling for a depth spot. Good veteran leadership, positive vibes in the locker room, a good guy, in my opinion. It should be a 2-man race, Shed and Tabor, let the best men win. I understand that Lawson got paid some money, and I understand that, he going to compete, but he shouldn't beat out Tabor, and he shouldn't beat out Shed. And let's hope all parties are healthy as well. But it's the Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella bringing you another edition of Camp Battles. Be on the lookout for Draft Blast tonight as well. We're going to talk a little bit about the draft. Also, yesterday, if you missed our videos talking about the Lions training camp, a little short video, we did a little information as well. Earlier today, we talked about how can the Pistons keep Reggie Jackson, Blake Griffin, and injury-prone Pistons healthy. You go ahead and check that out. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links are in the description. And then when we break news, the source link will always be in the description. I appreciate every single one of y'all who subscribe and who continue to share the videos. Please continue to share them on social media, share them with friends. We about to really, really take this thing off. We reached over 1,000 subscribers in under a month, even when took a few months off. And I appreciate everybody who stuck with me and stuck with the channel when it was kind of in flux and we was dealing with that situation. And we're going to continue to rock out. Shout out to all the other sports pages that reach out from other teams as well. I appreciate you guys for motivating me to keep going. And much appreciate everybody. Continue to subscribe, share the channel. New media. We rising up against the old media. Motor City Sports Talk. Your boy CJ Goodfella. I appreciate it. We gone.